Hey everybody, Tommy Hill here, Pro Jump Billiards. We're here at my house, and this is my garage, which my wife has allowed me to use for my shop. This is where we make the Pro Jump Cues that we use for Pro Jump Billiards. So here I have my lathe. That is my main lathe. That's a Joe Porper cue maker lathe, Model B. I've had that for many years. That's my main workhorse. And I also have a Joe Porper, what's called the box lathe. They used to come in a big box. I've taken it out of the box, mounted it on my workbench, use that for more of the little finer touch work. Then I have some other miscellaneous tools back there that we use, my shaper, my grinders, and chop saw. So when our carbon fiber comes in, it comes in one piece, tubes, and we take them and we cut them. We cut the shafts into 29-inch piece, and the handle is a 12-inch piece, and that makes for a 40-inch cue. For a jump cue to be legal, it has to be two-piece. Has to be 40 inches and a minimum of 40 inches and be under 14 millimeters for it to be a legal jump cue. So a lot of people do think that our cues are one-piece cues because it's hard to see the joint, but it is actually a two-piece cue. Just like so. This is the finished product. So what we got here, so we take our rod, like I said, we cut it down into 29 inches. We have some miscellaneous parts here. I'm not going to give away all my secrets, but what we do is we cut some rod and we epoxy the rod down into the handle. We do the same thing with the shaft and the handle. And then once they're epoxied and dry for a few days, we come in and we drill them and tap them out. And then we install our tip on our ferrule on the other end. The tip and the ferrule, we have two pieces here. The tip is a G10 fiberglass tip. So what we do is we take our shaft and we mill down the end like this, so it'll accept the ferrule. And we epoxy that on with the tip. I still need to mill this down a little bit more for this to fit, but it glues on like so. And then you have this much of the left of that's the actual tip. So they'll last basically forever. So once you've got that on and let it dry for a couple of days, we basically have this right here. So we have our tip and our ferrule glued on. It's ready to be milled down. And then we have our end has already been epoxied in. It's ready to be drilled and tapped. So once it's drilled and tapped, we're ready to start on our handle. So our handle, once again, we have a hollow handle. We glue in the rod so we can drill and tap it. And once it's drilled and tapped, we take our joint pin, which is a self-centering joint pin. That's made by Tiger. And we epoxy that in and again, let it set for a couple of days. Now at this point, we're just about ready because we have this one. This one hasn't been drilled and tapped yet, but we're ready to joint them together. Once they're jointed together, we do a little finish work right in here to make sure everything's nice and smooth. And then when it's all said and done, we put on our sticker and we put on the little butt cap to the end of our handle, and we have a completed Pro Jump Cue. Thanks, everybody.